Nicole awoke with a jolt, her pulse racing and her breath coming in short, frantic bursts. Her groggy eyes darted to the clock on her bedside table, and she gasped upon seeing the time 7:45 a.m. Panic surged through her veins as she realized she had overslept. The blaring alarm that should have jolted her awake had failed to sound. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. In a flurry of anxiety and urgency, she threw off her covers and leaped out of bed, her mind a whirlwind of frantic thoughts and mounting responsibilities. Today was no ordinary day. It was the day of the grandest high school graduation ball in the city, and the beauty salon where she worked would be brimming with clients, each one eager to present their most radiant selves. Hastily, Nicole pulled on her salon uniform, a sleek, black ensemble that showcased her slender, professional silhouette. With barely a moment to spare, she gathered her hair into her signature high bun, a swift yet elegant updo she always wore at work. Without a second thought, she bolted from her apartment, her heart racing as she descended the stairs. As she hurried down, she collided with her neighbor, Mrs. Garcia, who greeted her with a warm, albeit surprised, smile. "Good morning, Nicole," she called cheerfully. Nicole barely registered the greeting, her mind already miles ahead, as she responded with a hurried "Good morning, Ms. Garcia," and dashed out the door. The streets of Palanca were a chaotic mess of honking horns and blaring engines, but Nicole navigated through the gridlock with a steely determination, her small car weaving expertly through the congestion. Her stomach, however, was a constant, gnawing reminder of her forgotten breakfast. Spotting a tamales and atoll stand amidst the frenetic pace, she made a split-second decision to pull over. She quickly bought a steaming green tamal and a cup of rich, chocolatey atoll, her beloved morning ritual. As she exited the stand, her gaze fell upon a man seated on the cold pavement, his clothes tattered and his appearance forlorn. The man's shivering frame and eyes, brimming with an almost palpable sadness, tugged at Nicole's heartstrings. Moved by a profound sense of empathy, Nicole approached the man with a compassionate smile. "Here, sir, I'd like you to have this," she said softly, offering him her breakfast. The man's eyes widened in surprise and gratitude as he accepted the tamal and atoll with hands that trembled slightly. A deep sense of fulfillment washed over Nicole as she watched him eat with a ravenous hunger. But her moment of peace was shattered when two teenagers strolled by, their laughter turning into cruel mockery. They began to taunt the man, yanking at his hair and sneering with malicious delight. Nicole's anger flared uncontrollably, her heart ached at the sight of such senseless cruelty. With a fierce determination, she marched up to the teenagers, her voice steady and commanding. "Stop this instant and leave him alone," she ordered, her gaze unwavering. The teenagers, taken aback by her bold confrontation, shuffled away, muttering in defeat. Nicole turned back to the man, whose eyes now shone with deep gratitude. "Thank you for standing up for me," he said, his voice cracking with emotion. Nicole's heart swelled with a profound sense of satisfaction, knowing that she had not only nourished his body but also stood as a beacon of kindness and justice in a world that so desperately needed it. "You don't need to thank me," Nicole said with genuine warmth. "How about a haircut? I work at a nearby beauty salon, and I'd be honored to assist you." The man hesitated, his pride and self-worth grappling with his pressing need for help. "I don't want to impose," he said softly, his voice tinged with reluctance. Nicole's smile remained unwavering as she interjected, "It's no trouble at all. Please, let me help you." With a nod of acceptance, the man agreed, and together they made their way to the salon. Upon arriving, Nicole immediately sensed the disapproving glances of her colleagues. Valeria, the receptionist, wore a look of disapproval, her frown deepening. Carla, the stylist temporarily in charge, whispered her discontent, suggesting they should have directed the man to a shelter instead of the salon. Nicole, however, remained resolute, guiding the man to her styling chair. "My name is Nicole," she said as she prepared her tools, her tone both professional and kind. "What's your name?" "Jorge Garcia," the man responded, his voice barely above a whisper. "Nice to meet you, mister." Garcia. Nicole replied warmly. At that moment, Valeria approached, her voice laced with barely concealed disdain. "Nicole, what are you doing? This isn't the right place for someone like him," she said, casting a disapproving glance at Jorge. Nicole met her gaze with calm determination. "Valeria, this salon is a sanctuary for everyone, and everyone deserves to feel valued and cared for. Now, if you could please assign us a chair, I would appreciate it." Valeria's expression hardened, but she complied, guiding them to a secluded chair in the corner of the salon. Carla observed the unfolding situation from her station, her disapproval evident. "Nicole, this is absurd. You should have taken this man to a shelter, not brought him here," she said with a tone of scorn. Nicole remained unfazed, her voice steady as she responded, "Carla, every individual deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, and that's precisely what I intend to offer Mr. Garcia. If you can't see that, then that's truly unfortunate." With her stance firmly established, Nicole began her work, gently washing Jorge's hair with meticulous care. As she worked, Ms. Mendes approached and placed a reassuring hand on Nicole's shoulder. "You're doing the right thing, dear," she said with a heartfelt smile, her support a beacon of encouragement amidst the skepticism. Nicole immersed herself in the task of cutting Mr. Garcia's hair, her skilled hands working with a blend of artistry and precision to bring out his best. As she meticulously shaped and styled his hair, she engaged him in conversation, her tone warm and non-judgmental. Mr. Garcia shared his life story with a mix of sorrow and resilience. He spoke of his past work at a construction company, the heartache of his divorce, and the painful series of events that led him to the streets. Nicole listened with deep empathy, her heart aching for his struggles and his undeniable courage. After an hour of dedicated work, Nicole stepped back, her heart swelling with pride as she presented the final result. Mr. Garcia gazed at his reflection in the mirror, his eyes widening in astonishment. His hair was now clean and styled to perfection, and his face radiated a newfound sense of confidence and hope that had been missing for so long. "Thank you, Nicole," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "I don't know how to repay you." "There's no need to thank me, Mr. Garcia." Nicole responded with a reassuring smile. "Everyone deserves a fresh start. Let's get you some new clothes with that." She led Mr. Garcia to a nearby clothing store nestled in the historic center of town. Despite the curious glances from some employees, Nicole ensured Mr. Garcia was treated with the respect and dignity he deserved. Together, they selected a pair of well-fitted pants, a crisp new shirt, and a cozy, warm coat. Mr. Garcia's transformation was remarkable, his demeanor now reflecting a profound sense of restored dignity. Returning to the salon, Nicole noticed a shift in the attitudes of her colleagues. Ms. Mendes greeted her with a warm, approving smile, and Valeria's earlier hostility seemed to have softened. Even some clients offered nods of approval as Mr. Garcia left, expressing their gratitude to Nicole for her compassionate gesture. Later that afternoon, while strolling through Chapek Park, Nicole and Mr. Garcia came across a job fair tailored for individuals experiencing homelessness. "This might be a great opportunity for you, Mr. Garcia," Nicole suggested, her voice filled with optimism. "You could find a job and begin a new chapter in your life." Mr. Garcia's eyes glistened with hope as he nodded. "I'll give it a try, Nicole." "Thank you for everything." As the day drew to a close, Nicole felt a deep sense of satisfaction and pride. She had followed her heart and made a genuine difference in someone's life, and despite facing criticism, Her actions had created a ripple of positive change. Yet little did she know the profound impact this act of kindness would eventually have on her own life and the dynamics of the beauty salon. As the morning sun bathed the elegant piano in the salon with its soft glow, Nicole prepared for another day at work, her heart brimming with a mixture of anticipation and anxiety. The events of the previous day weighed heavily on her mind. She had transformed Mr. Garcia's appearance, and while she felt a profound sense of satisfaction from her act of kindness, she couldn't shake the uneasy feeling of potential backlash from her colleagues. Upon her arrival at the salon, Nicole was immediately aware of the charged atmosphere. Her co-workers were whispering among themselves, their eyes darting towards her with furtive glances. She headed to her station, determined to focus on her tasks and keep her mind off the brewing tension. Just as she was about to attend to her first client of the day, the door swung open and in walked Mr. Garcia, dressed in his new clothes. He stood tall and exuded a newfound confidence, his presence commanding attention. The salon fell into a hushed silence. All eyes were drawn to Mr. Garcia, who had been an anonymous figure just a day before. His striking transformation was undeniable. With his freshly cut hair and clean, well-fitting clothes, he appeared to be an entirely different person. His face radiated gratitude and a steely determination. Nicole greeted him with a warm smile. "Mr. Garcia, it's wonderful to see you. How are you feeling today?" "I feel incredible, Nicole. Thanks to you, I truly feel like a new person, Mr. Garcia replied, his voice trembling with emotion. Before Nicole could respond further, Carla approached with an air of irritation. "Nicole, what is he doing here again? You've already stirred up enough trouble." Nicole stood her ground, her voice steady. "Carla, Mr. Garcia is a client just like anyone else. He deserves to be treated with respect." At that moment, the salon door opened with a dramatic swoosh, and Karen, the salon owner, walked in. Fresh from a fashion show in New York, she had been briefed on the previous day's events. Her face was a mask of barely contained anger. "Nicole, my office. Now." Nicole's stomach churned with apprehension as she followed Karen to the office. The atmosphere was thick with tension, and she knew a difficult conversation awaited. Inside the office, Karen closed the door with a decisive click and fixed Nicole with a stern gaze. "What on earth were you thinking? This is a high-end salon, not a charity. We can't afford to let just anyone walk in and use our services, especially not someone in Mr. Garcia's situation." "Karen, with all due respect," Nicole began, trying to keep her voice calm, "Mr. Garcia is a person who needed help. He's no different from any of us. I simply wanted to do something kind." Karen's frustration was palpable as she sighed deeply and rubbed her temples. "Nicole, I appreciate your intentions, but this is a business. Because of your actions yesterday, we lost several significant clients. I can't have this happening again. I'm sorry, but I have to let you go. Additionally, I'll be withholding your salary to cover the extra cleaning costs." The weight of Karen's words hit Nicole like a physical blow. As she walked out of the office, she felt a wave of sorrow and resolve. Despite the personal cost, she knew she had acted from a place of genuine compassion. Little did she know, the ripple effects of her decision would extend far beyond this moment, affecting not only her future but also the very essence of the salon she had once proudly served. Nicole felt as if her entire world was crumbling around her. The job she had poured her heart and soul into now seemed to be slipping away, all because she had followed her instincts to offer help. Tears welled up in her eyes as she exited the office, acutely aware of the gazes from her colleagues. With a heavy heart, she collected her belongings and made her way to the exit, where Mr. Garcia stood waiting, concern etched on his face. "Nicole, what happened?" he asked, his voice laced with worry upon seeing her tearful expression. "I've been fired, mister," Garcia Nicole said, her voice wavering as she struggled to hold back her tears. "But I don't regret helping you." "Mister." Garcia gently placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "I'm so sorry this happened because of me, Nicole. But please don't lose hope. What you did was nothing short of extraordinary, and I am deeply grateful." Nicole nodded, seeking comfort in his heartfelt words. Just as she was about to walk out, Ms. Mendez approached her with a solemn expression, holding an envelope. "Nicole, even though you've been let go, what you did was truly commendable. This is a small token of appreciation from some of the clients you touched yesterday." Nicole accepted the envelope with trembling hands and opened it to reveal a generous sum of money and a heartfelt note that read, "Thank you for reminding us of what truly matters." Emotions overwhelmed Nicole as she embraced Mr. Garcia, bidding him farewell. Stepping out of the salon, she was filled with uncertainty about what the future held. Yet, a profound sense of purpose and inner peace guided her heart. Despite the loss of her job, she knew she had acted from a place of genuine compassion, and that conviction would steer her as she embarked on the next chapter of her life. In a moment of introspection, Nicole realized that Carla's harsh criticism had stemmed from a deeper place of insecurity. "Carla," Nicole said with a measured calm, "I never claimed to be perfect. My only intention was to help someone in need. We all make mistakes. It's not about being the best, but about doing the right thing." Carla's demeanor shifted, her gaze falling to the floor in shame. "I guess I let my jealousy cloud my judgment, and it got the better of me. I'm truly sorry for the trouble I caused." Nicole placed a comforting hand on Carla's shoulder, her voice gentle but resolute. "We all deserve a second chance, Carla. Let's use this opportunity to come together and elevate the salon to new heights. There's so much we can learn from one another." Carla's eyes welled with tears as she looked up at Nicole, her voice choked with emotion. "Thank you, Nicole. I truly appreciate your understanding." That heartfelt moment of reconciliation sparked a profound change in the salon's dynamic. Carla began to engage more deeply with Nicole and Mr. Garcia, embracing their skills and contributing her innovative ideas. This newfound collaboration enriched the team, making the beauty salon a more unified and efficient place than ever before. Meanwhile, the bond between Nicole and Mr. Garcia grew stronger with each passing day. They spent time together beyond the salon, enjoying shared meals and engaging in meaningful conversations about their aspirations and experiences. One day, as they leisurely strolled through the serene grounds of Chipotle Park, Mr. Garcia felt the weight of his past pressing upon him. They found a quiet spot on a park bench where Mr. Garcia turned to Nicole with a somber expression. "Nicole, there's something important I need to share with you," he began, his voice tinged with gravity. "Before I became homeless, I had a family, my wife and our young son." Nicole's eyes widened in surprise. "What happened to them?" Mr. Garcia exhaled deeply, his gaze distant. "My wife and I went through a painful divorce, plagued by disagreements and financial hardships. We lost touch, and I've been estranged from my son ever since. Those were some of the darkest days of my life." Nicole's heart ached for her friend. "Have you tried to find them?" "Yes, but my efforts have been in vain, Mr. Garcia admitted, his voice heavy with regret. "For years, I've searched with little success and even less strength or resources. But now, thanks to you and the fresh start I've been given, I feel like I have a chance to try again." Nicole's eyes softened with determination. "Then we'll find them together, Mr. Garcia. You're not alone in this journey." Fueled by renewed hope, Nicole and Mr. Garcia embarked on a determined quest to locate his family. They utilized every resource available, facing numerous challenges and setbacks along the way. Despite the arduous nature of their search, they persevered. Their efforts bore fruit when they received a promising lead, a woman with the same last name as Mr. Garcia had been spotted in a nearby city. With hearts full of hope and a sense of purpose, Nicole and Mr. Garcia prepared for the next step in their quest, knowing that their combined strength and unwavering resolve would guide them toward a hopeful reunion. Determined and hopeful, Nicole and Mr. Garcia set out to follow the lead they had received. As they approached the small house on the outskirts of the city, both were enveloped in a mix of anticipation and apprehension. Mr. Garcia's hands trembled slightly as he prepared to knock on the door. Sensing his anxiety, Nicole gave his hand a gentle, encouraging squeeze. "We're in this together," she said softly, her voice a steady beacon of support. With a deep breath, Mr. Garcia knocked, each sound echoing with the weight of years lost and dreams rekindled. After what felt like an eternity, the door creaked open to reveal a middle-aged woman whose eyes widened in disbelief and recognition. "Jorge, is that you?" she asked, her voice quivering with a mix of shock and hope. "Yes, Marta, it's me, Mr. Garcia replied, his voice thick with emotion. "I've been searching for you and our son for so long." Without hesitation, Marta stepped forward and enveloped Mr. Garcia in a heartfelt embrace, her tears flowing freely. "I thought I'd lost you forever," she said through her sobs. "Our son, Daniel, is in college now. I've been searching for you too, but I didn't know where to look." Nicole stood back, tears welling up in her eyes as she witnessed this profound moment of reunion. The joy and relief were palpable, and she felt an overwhelming sense of gratitude for being part of this emotional miracle. She knew that this was only the beginning of a new chapter for Mr. Garcia and his family. The return to the salon was a celebration of triumph and renewal. The entire team and community were inspired by Mr. Garcia's story of reunion and redemption. The salon buzzed with excitement as people shared their admiration for the kindness and hope that had sparked such a powerful transformation. It was a testament to the enduring power of compassion and the belief that even in the darkest times, a glimmer of light can guide us toward brighter days. Nicole woke up that morning with a blend of exhilaration and nervousness. The day promised to be significant, not just for Mr. Garcia and his family, but for everyone touched by their story. The salon had been transformed for a special gathering, a celebration of the Garcia family's reunion, and a tribute to the profound impact of kindness. She arrived at the salon early, working diligently to ensure that everything was perfectly arranged for the event. Karen, the salon owner, had joined in to assist, ensuring every detail was in place for the gathering. "This is going to be incredible," Nicole Karen said, her face beaming with pride. "I'm so proud of what you and Mr. Garcia have accomplished. Your actions have truly made a difference." Nicole smiled, feeling a deep sense of accomplishment and joy. The day was set to be a celebration of hope and human connection, a powerful reminder of the extraordinary impact that one act of kindness can have on the world. Nicole's heart pounded as she watched the smoke billow from the building next door. The urgency of the situation swept over her, making her forget about the celebration that had been so carefully planned. The safety of everyone, especially Marta and Daniel, was her immediate concern. "No, Mr. Garcia, it's too dangerous," Nicole shouted, trying to reach him as he headed back toward the smoke-filled building. "We need to wait for the firefighters." But Mr. Garcia was already moving with determined urgency, his face set in resolve. "Nicole, I can't just stand by and do nothing. They need me." Nicole's panic was interrupted by Karen, who grabbed her arm. "We need to call 911 and make sure everyone is accounted for. The firefighters are on their way, but they might need help locating people." Despite her fears, Nicole nodded and rushed to the nearest payphone to call emergency services. She gave them all the information she could about the fire and the number of people who might still be inside. As she hung up, the sound of sirens grew louder, and soon, the firefighters arrived, quickly taking control of the situation. Nicole watched anxiously as they moved into the building. Every second felt like an eternity. Outside, Mr. Garcia was working alongside the firefighters, his determination unwavering. Nicole couldn't help but worry for him, but she knew he was doing everything he could to help. After what felt like an agonizingly long wait, the firefighters emerged with Marta and Daniel, who were visibly shaken but unharmed. Nicole breathed a sigh of relief as she saw them safe. Mr. Garcia followed close behind, his face covered in soot, but with a look of relief and concern. Nicole rushed over to Marta and Daniel, hugging them tightly. "I'm so glad you're safe," she said, her voice trembling. "Thank you, Nicole," Marta said, tears streaming down her face. "We owe you everything." Mr. Garcia approached Nicole, his face a mixture of exhaustion and gratitude. "Thank you for everything, Nicole. I don't know how to repay you." Nicole shook her head. "We're just glad everyone is safe. That's what matters most." The firefighters finished their work and assured everyone that the immediate danger had passed. They advised everyone to stay outside until it was safe to return. The salon had been damaged, but the building was still standing. In the aftermath, Nicole and the team worked together to manage the recovery. Despite the disruption, the sense of unity and community grew stronger. The fire had been a harsh reminder of the fragility of life, but it also highlighted the strength and resilience of those who stood together in times of crisis. The salon eventually reopened, and Mr. Garcia, Marta, and Daniel continued to visit regularly, always with gratitude and a renewed sense of connection. Nicole's act of kindness had extended beyond just Mr. Garcia and his family. It had fostered a sense of solidarity and mutual support among everyone involved. The incident had a profound effect on the salon's community. Nicole's courage and compassion, along with the collective efforts to help each other, became a powerful symbol of hope and strength. The experience forged deeper bonds among the team and clients, reminding everyone of the true value of kindness, community, and standing together through the toughest of times. Nicole and Karen brainstormed ideas for the charity event, aiming to create a positive impact and reinforce the salon's commitment to community support. They wanted the event to be more than just a fundraiser. They envisioned it as an opportunity to bring people together and foster a sense of solidarity. After several meetings and planning sessions, the details began to take shape. They decided on a charity gala to be held at the salon, featuring a silent auction, live music, and a showcase of local talent. The event would not only raise funds but also serve as a platform to highlight stories of resilience and hope. Nicole and Karen reached out to local businesses and community leaders for sponsorships and support. They also coordinated with various charities and organizations that were helping those affected by the fire. The response was overwhelmingly positive, with many people eager to contribute and participate. As the date of the event approached, the salon buzzed with activity. Employees worked diligently to prepare the space, transforming it into an elegant venue for the gala. The excitement was palpable, and the team's enthusiasm was infectious. On the night of the gala, the salon was filled with a diverse group of guests, including clients, community members, and local dignitaries. The atmosphere was festive, with beautiful decorations, soft lighting, and the gentle hum of live music in the background. Nicole welcomed the guests and shared the story of the fire and the incredible acts of bravery and kindness that had emerged from it. She thanked everyone for their support and emphasized the importance of community and compassion. The silent auction featured donated items and services, including exclusive salon treatments, artwork, and gift certificates from local businesses. Bidders were generous and eager to contribute to the cause and support the salon's efforts. Throughout the evening, Mr. Garcia shared his story of reunion and recovery, inspiring many with his resilience and courage. His presence at the event was a testament to the power of second chances and the strength of community support. As the gala concluded, the amount raised exceeded their expectations. The funds were allocated to support families affected by the fire and to enhance community outreach programs. The event had been a resounding success, and it left a lasting impression on everyone involved. It reaffirmed the salon's role as a hub of hope and kindness, proving that even in the face of adversity, there is always a way to make a positive difference. In the weeks that followed, the salon continued to thrive with renewed energy and purpose. The experience had transformed not just the physical space, but also the spirit of the team and the community they served. Nicole's leadership and the collective efforts of the salon team had turned a challenging situation into an opportunity for growth and unity. The legacy of the fire and the charity event served as a reminder of the importance of compassion, courage, and the power of coming together to support one another. As Nicole looked around the salon, she felt a deep sense of pride and fulfillment. The journey had been difficult, but the bonds forged and the lives touched were a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring impact of kindness. As the sun set on the Health and Beauty Fair, Nicole and the salon team gathered for a brief debriefing, their faces glowing with satisfaction from the day's events. The atmosphere was charged with a sense of achievement and shared pride. Nicole took a deep breath and addressed the team. "I can't thank you all enough for your hard work and dedication. Today's success is a testament to what we can accomplish when we come together with a common purpose." Karen, standing beside her, nodded in agreement. This event was more than just a way to give back. It was a powerful reminder of our role in the community and the difference we can make. Valeria, the receptionist, chimed in with a smile. "I saw so many smiles today, and it felt amazing to be part of something so meaningful. We made an impact." Mr. Garcia, who had been helping clean up, looked around at the bustling salon and said, "Seeing everyone come together and benefit from this fair was incredible. It's a beautiful example of how kindness and support can change lives." Marta and Daniel, who had volunteered throughout the day, also shared their gratitude. Marta said, "This event gave us all a chance to give back and to witness the power of community. We're grateful to be part of this." As they finished tidying up, Nicole looked around and felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The event not only provided immediate support and resources to those in need, but also strengthened the community's bonds and showcased the salon's commitment to making a positive impact. The fair had achieved its goals of providing health and beauty services, job training, and emotional support, creating a space where people could come together and find the help they needed. The success of the event was a testament to the salon's dedication to fostering a supportive and inclusive environment. As Nicole left the salon that evening, she reflected on the journey that had led to this moment, the challenges, the triumphs, and the incredible people who had come together to make the fair a success. The sense of community and purpose that had been rekindled would continue to guide the salon's efforts and inspire future initiatives. The Health and Beauty Fair had been a milestone in the salon's history, not just as a celebration of their resilience, but as a beacon of hope and compassion in the community. Nicole knew that the spirit of the fair would continue to inspire and uplift everyone involved, reminding them of the power of kindness and the difference it can make in the world. As the team gathered one last time to wrap up the event, their conversations were filled with a mix of reflection and anticipation for future endeavors. Nicole looked around at the tired but happy faces of her colleagues and said, "Today was more than just a success. It was a reminder of what we can achieve when we unite with a common purpose. We've proven that our salon is not just a business, it's a part of this community. Karen added, "Absolutely. We've set a new standard for ourselves and others. The support and generosity we've seen today have been nothing short of inspiring. It's clear that the values of kindness and compassion are at the heart of everything we do." The team shared a moment of silence, allowing the weight of their accomplishment to settle in. The day's events had not only provided much-needed services to those in need, but had also fostered a stronger sense of connection among the team and the community. As they prepared to leave, Nicole turned to Karen and said, "Let's keep this momentum going. We have the power to continue making a positive impact, and I believe we can do even more." Karen smiled warmly. "I couldn't agree more. This is just the beginning. We'll keep finding ways to support and uplift those around us." With renewed determination, Nicole and the team left the salon, ready to face the future with a strengthened sense of purpose. The beauty salon had indeed become a beacon of. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey today. We've witnessed how acts of kindness and community spirit can lead to profound changes, transforming lives and strengthening bonds. From Nicole's courageous decision to help Mr. Garcia to the remarkable community event that followed, it's clear that compassion and resilience can make a significant impact. Now, we want to hear from you. What have you learned from this story? How can you apply these lessons of kindness, courage, and community in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell us one thing you've learned and how you plan to put it into practice. If you enjoyed this video and found it inspiring, please leave your comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more uplifting content and stories that matter. Thank you for being part of our community.